I see that you've actually had reporter experience. You worked at KBL like 7 years ago. That's kind of odd. And you went into Bennigan's. Can you elaborate on that?
What do you want to know about it?
I mean, you went to journalism school. You got your master's in journalism from Columbia. And then you were working at KBL as a reporter. Why did you leave KBL?
Do you have any other questions you could ask me about besides that? Because that is not something I really want to talk about too much right now tonight, because I could just read the stories for you, and I don't think we have to go into what happened sometime in the past that might have happened, whereas that's not even written down there on that paper. That's not even down there.
Fine. Okay. Why don't you try reading some news? Take your time. But not too much.
Doggy do right. Search and rescue mutts teach their trainers that the trick is to go where the nose goes. Whoa, good boy. Who is it? Is it you? Oh, it is. Oh, it is. Who love a Morgan? Everybody love a Morgan. Yay! A damp, schmaltzy Saturday morning, 4 humans of Tacoma Park's Metro dogs are out loving a Morgan. Is Morgan the best boy ever? Oh, he is. Oh, he is. Who gets some cheese now? Would you get some cheese?
Watch your mic.
All they're going to do with that was like one part of the interview. They're going to take that part where I cried and I didn't have the right knowledge, and they're going to loop it, okay, all the time. Like when they show Britney Spears dropping her baby. They're just drop, right? She didn't drop it 6 times, right? Gary
Turn the camera off.
Gary, just keep shooting, okay? It's okay. He's just kidding. Gary is a friend of mine. He's my compadre, my understudy, if you will, at Bennigan's. And also, bless his heart, he wants to be in the TV business. So I thought I would bring him along and show him where I work.
Where you work?
Yeah.
I don't think we gave you a position.
Well, that's only because you didn't see clearly enough to give me one. Because the idea of somebody else getting hired, well, that's just bull. And it's because they didn't cry. Well, maybe they didn't care, right? Because they didn't care, now they get hired, right? Isn't that how it works? I really need this gig, man. I have been in news for a while, and I know you're new here, but seriously, between you and me, if you guys could shut that off for a second, I need this. Would I cry again? Would I go through that again? Bennigan's. No, I'm not going to cry again. I'm not going to just because you think it's a subject that I'm touchy about, I'm not just going to mist up and give you a show. Is that what you want? You just want a show of some sort? Nope. No, that's not what I'm here for, okay? I'm here to read the news. Not get all choked up.
I kind of felt bad for them. You know, I remember back in the day, like a few months ago, when I had to hustle to get some work.
Bill, if you're watching this, buddy, you did me a favor. And I'm going to do you a favor and get you the best damn freelance clips and stories that this station has ever seen. We need to shoot through some ideas because I've got a freelance gig, okay? And freelance, as you know, is a stepping stone to the anchor job. And if I get the anchor job, you could probably get the freelance job.
We got a kid, 18 years old.
Mm-hmm. 18-year-old kid.
He's okay. Look, he's not retarded.
Right.
But he has a learning disability. He can't read,
okay.
And he's borderline mute.
Okay.
So if you get anything out of him, it's worth noting.
Okay. Why is that a story?
Because he's a baseball savant. You see, he has a 118 mile an hour fastball clocked.
Okay, Gary, I can't use that. Okay, because that's just if you make stuff up, I can't use it. So just forget that. Small people, midgets.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Right.
we could do a story on them about what it's like to be so small. And do you know any?
Small people?
Right.
How small?
Like tiny. Or if you don't know small people, what we could do is film it from like higher up and just pretend they're small. And like, like IKEA's got that big chair.
We need to get to the bottom of that Whole Foods story, the parking story.
What are you talking about? The Whole Foods parking story. I don't know what you mean.
What parking story? Yeah. In case you haven't noticed, you can't park across the street.
It's not sexy. You know what I mean? Parking is not sexy. And I just think it's a bad idea. So I'm gonna cross it off.
No, plus you know what gets me?
Right.
You go over there. Who has the best spots? Who's hogging all the best parking spots? Right up close.
The
right next to the
manager?
door. No.
Employee of the month?
Nope.
Handicap?
Believe me, it's not the employee of the month, buddy.
The handicap people?
Nope.
Small people?
Even
Is
worse
it
than
small
handicapped people, pregnant people.
Oh, that should.
Pregnant women are dominating the parking over there.
Right.
I draw the line
Right, because
somewhere.
basically they had sex, right? So they get to have.
Congratulations.
Wow, I couldn't do that.
Park wherever you want. No.
Yeah.